crazy. See, a lot of people don't think it's a such thing as werewolves and vampires and all that. Well, I'ma show you what it is. Beware the dark. Yeah. Everybody gather around a campfire. I'ma break down the true meaning of a vampire. I call them energy stealers, leeches, and damn liars that transform, switch sides, and never stand by you. Could be your best friend.
Alright, just to start off, for anybody that would say such and such as a league owner would never do this or never do that, maybe hopefully by our 7th year, people will realize that I'm just different. RBE is just different. Organic or Beasley or Smack or this league owner would never do such and such. We're all different. Because we're different, certain battlers have gotten paid, certain matchups were made, certain cards and innovation has been brought to the game because we're different. So trying to call out people's differences will never be a shot at somebody like me. Of course, the Farm League, that shit don't hit somebody like me. When you talk about what somebody has brought to the game, done to the game, impacted the game, taking care of families, impacting the game in a positive way, impacting the battlers in a positive way, doing a lot for media, bloggers, all types of different people that go hand in hand with RBE and get a piece of the success that we've brought into the game. There's no comparison, so we're not even going to talk about that. Let me tell you something about running companies and owning businesses. I own several businesses. I also run a real estate company. I have more problems with tenants than I do with battle rap issues. You can mention whatever you want. You can mention issues with other leagues. You can mention Verb if you want. You can try to ride that wave, even though that's not what you said here.
You signed a contract. This is how I'm looking at it. And the contract you sign, if you know what I mean, whether or not it's before people found out about the situation between you and, you know, Loaded Lux or whatever, after the Smack Volume series, whatever, you signed a contract before that you were supposed to battle Iron Solomon. So you got 5 months to prepare for Loaded Lux, and the battle between you and Iron Solomon is going to happen, or is supposed to happen, in February. And right now we're at the end point of December. You know what I'm saying? We're about to break into January.
And even though people clash every day, B, you in particular, you know, some people may have no clue where your RBE issues have come from. I'll help y'all out. Comes from 2 places. I first caught on to that going back to your blog review in the app. I can see certain things you're saying and certain messages that you're carrying. It doesn't come from you. You were breaking down all the financial reasons why a company would need an app after the YouTube collapse. You were saying that basically YouTube money plus door money doesn't equal up to all of our expenses. There's one major revenue stream that you left out, of course, which is the stream money and VOD money. A number that nobody knows. But that's neither here nor there. You could tell from that video right there, you were having these conversations about face-offs. You keep mentioning face-offs. Leagues doing face-offs. Face-offs, face-offs, face-offs. Who started face-offs? Was it you, Dub? You're obviously having a conversation with somebody or multiple people, and they're putting their beliefs in you. They're putting their message in you for you to go ahead and get on camera and run out into the world. Quick side note, that was not the point of the troll blog that I put out recently, even though you seem to agree with me.
Clear loss, bruh. Shout out to Mike P for that, but it's a clear loss. Is that a shot or am I tripping?
The point of that might have went over some people's heads wasn't no obvious shit like, oh my God, Math versus Ab just dropped the week before Hollow and Math, or Sirius and Mike P, because people were saying in the building Sirius got 30. That's the obvious. The real point of that shit was saying that everybody communicates and puts their message out different. When it comes to RBE over the years, what you guys are used to is the transparency. Cut a camera on, blog for y'all, answer questions in interviews. That was the whole point of using Jay-Z as a comparison. Somebody that addresses his shit differently. That was the point of the troll blog. It wasn't to address the obvious. It was to say that we all speak. We all speak in high volumes, actually, just differently. But nonetheless, who started this? Who started that? I mean, if I was to question you and your innovation, what you brought to the game, how creative and different and unique you are, I could easily say the very first time I heard somebody going back and forth with themselves with that funny voice, it wasn't you. It was Jay Black. A blogger that you take a lot of shots at.
So I need you to shake my motherfucking hand.
Oh, Jay Black, I can't shake your hand, bro. I can't shake your hand, bro.
What you mean you won't shake my hand?
Yeah, I mean, I seen some shit online, bro. I can't.
What?
I seen some shit, bro.
What are you talking about right now, bro?
Or I could say, when you're actually on camera and you're blogging, Looks like it comes from DJ Ghost.
So look, bro, another sponsored video. I told y'all how to get at me, or y'all should know by now how to get at me.
Your entire formula, your entire setup, no exaggeration. It looks like you even have the same chair as DJ Ghost.
I'm from L. Who's this?
Or I could say when your blogs don't have you on camera, the exact formula is DJ Academics. The pictures zooming in and out, the quick 3-second clips of video footage for whoever you're talking about.
He did a remix to one of Future's songs, Tony Montana. Now, it was just a look for Drake, it seems, because Drake didn't even follow up and follow through.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, Hollow the Don and Murder Mook are having some words together. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see, if this is going to turn into something. Now, I'm hearing...
Yeah, you continue to take shots at us for innovation. But anyway, I'm glad that you actually admitted in your recent blog that you campaigned against our card for a personal reason, not because of the card itself.
I was kind of being petty a little bit, and this is why. People are like, yo, like, why are you kind of like not buying the pay-per-view? Why are you... I'm going to get to that in a minute. The whole thing with me and ARP, right? Now, ARP, he's a cool dude. He's kind of like, you know what I mean? Anybody I ever talk to that has any type of dealings with him, they say he's a really good business person. Basically, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I have no, like, ill will towards him, but I did, like, kind of get pissed off. This is what happened.
You actually wasn't fully honest there. Ironically, this tweet is deleted. So to us, the first reason you have all this obvious animosity towards RBE all of a sudden is your ventriloquist.
If you're using a dummy, be sure to give it a voice of its own, which will strengthen the illusion that it, not you, is speaking.
Delivering their messages out to the public through you. You being used, and once again. So that's the first reason why. The second reason, you put in your video, but you wasn't fully honest. You deleted that tweet. You must have deleted it for a reason. Truth be told is, we announced the closure event. What do we have? QB Bonnie, J Murder, O-Red, Charlie Clips, Math Hoffa, Hitman Bill Collector. Pretty nice card. I like that theme. It's one of the most creative things we've ever done, if you ask me. Not a single blog leading into that event. Not a single video promoting that event. The only thing that you did was basically get on your channel, which we took as disrespect, and put out our announcement sarcastically. You know what I mean? Which was that, yeah, Hitman was debuting on RBE, but his opponent was Bill Collector. You didn't talk about none of the card. You didn't have to. What you stayed focused on was about 20, 25 videos of Cassidy. You just want to ride the Cassidy wave. You only care about views. You only care about yourself.
They said, are you going to do a prediction for the KOTD card? I don't even know who the hell's battling on the KOTD card besides, I think, Sharon and Rum Nitty, so probably not. Probably not. If I talk about KOTD, no diss to them, but I get like fucking 500 views. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what it is with the fans. Maybe they just are just disinterested or whatever, but you don't get no views talking about this shit.
His battle versus Iron Solomon. I always love his performance versus JC. Illmac's last performance on King of the Dot. While you stayed 100% focused on Cassidy, we promoted our event. We delivered our objective. I think we did a pretty decent job with that closure card. And then fast forward, maybe like 2, 3, 4 weeks after the event was over, we dropped Hitman versus Bill Collector. Shit goes on YouTube, it's doing crazy views, looks like it passed 1 million views in like over 6-7 days. Mind you, let me teach y'all something about YouTube. When you have like trending content, if you tag your video, title your video, or if you have some content included in your video and you put your video out during that time, your views will go up as well. But after the event was over, you put that tweet out, that you deleted for whatever reason. Then you put that blog with Hitman and Bill Collector up, and it had footage in it. It got blocked, and then you want to hit me up talking about like, yo, get this claim released. But that's some selfish ego shit that we just don't cater to. You Cassidy mode, you didn't care about our event, you know what I'm saying? And you didn't owe us nothing. You don't owe us promotion, you don't owe us videos, you didn't owe us nothing when it came to the closure event. We didn't ask you for nothing, we didn't call you, we didn't DM you, we didn't, nothing. We don't have no gripes with somebody that doesn't support, blog, or put out content about an upcoming event and help us promote. We don't got no gripe towards you. But what you can't do is not give a fuck about us and then turn around and demand us to help you make money. We always show humility and respect to the people that support us, 100%. How do you think you get an A-Verb or a Hitman or a Calico on Champion? That's great champion content. That costs RBE money. Flights and hotels for these battlers to fly in and rock with J Black and the champion team. RBE pays for that. But on the flip side, J Black does a great job. You know what I'm saying? He hosts those artists coming up on our card. He puts out those videos, well-edited videos that turn into promotion for us. Content, promotion. One hand wash the other. Same thing whether you see a Mook, a Verb, a J Mills, a Shine, a Hollow, a Math, all these people get sent to Rapmatic. It could be Hip Hop Is Real, 15 Minutes of Fame, Black Compass Media, the Homegirl Winged, the homie Angry Fan, Battle Truth. You know, we hop on everybody's shit and show love. I got DMs on my IG from people that I never heard of before and stay on your shit and talk for an hour, 2 hours, giving you all these exclusives and answering all y'all questions, even when it's controversial shit. Why do you think we do that? Oh yeah, and Debo. Anytime there's any controversy or any opportunity to jump out there on RBE or myself, you the first in line. I don't talk to you, I don't fuck with you. I've never said a single bad thing about Queen of the Ring. Never had no issues with Babs. Me and Babs be on the phone, hour-plus long conversations. Bab asked me at one point to do an event with y'all. Let me tell you something about that $60,000 that we spent for a handshake, supposedly. If we spend $60,000 for a handshake, you need to holler at us. Because if we spent $60,000 for a handshake, imagine what we made. If somebody helps you, maybe you won't be begging all these other platforms to help you out. Maybe you won't be literally crying on an interview on Angry Fan with Beasley saying, can you please do a co-event with us?
Everybody that's listening, I'm just telling you, Debo's not quick. Don't worry.
Yo, I appreciate the words, Beasley. I appreciate the words, brother. But yeah, at the end of the day, man, you know, I just wanted to tell you this, you know, thank you for everything you've done for my brand. And, you know, helping my brand out. I know sometimes I probably give you a hard time and shit, but, you know, I definitely admire, you know what I'm saying, what you do and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And definitely thanks for the advice you always been giving me and shit. Yo, Beasley, not for nothing. I know I got you on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I know the fans been hearing me talk about battle and sexes for like the longest time. Can you please secure a verbal agreement? So, you know what I'm saying? So these girls...
Yeah, we discussed this last night, you swindler.
Not too long ago, you even want to ask RBE to do a co-event with you, right? Uncle Rob, what happened to that footage? The shit that Debo was in? I never seen that drop. Did he ask y'all to vote that? Whether face-to-face, DMs, text messages, phone call files. You always speak a different tune behind the scenes. But in public, you can't wait for our downfall. You publicly admit you don't like this guy, right? You don't fuck with ARP. I don't like the ARP cat, right? I think I just need to give you what you asking for because I ignore you for years. I don't fuck with you. So I ignore your ass because I think you a fucking clown. The same guy that talk all that shit on Twitter or on some interview or something like that, at one time was asking me about being RBE. At one point was saying, yo, I'm glad that you here. We needed cats like you because of... You consume with fucking jealousy and childish ways. You don't want to follow any of those protocols that I thought me and you set as men. Man to man, face to face. You don't want to follow those protocols, right? You don't want to keep it 100 like that, right? Because you could go ahead and tell the public that story. Since you want to talk in public all the time about ARP or RBE. Tell the public that story.
Debo, first and foremost, I want to say it was definitely great to see you and to speak to you at Blood, Sweat, and Tears 5. So, to keep it short, I think that you and I understand that if there's any subliminals or, you know, corny shit on the internet coming from you or coming from me at this point, it would be some sucker shit.
I got you though. It's just gonna take me about a week to edit your fucking documentary. It's not a blog. Your shit is a documentary. If we run through all your history, all your bad business, all your lies, all the shit you've been through with the ladies on your cards, all the... Wait a minute. Did you take money from tax problems? All types of shit surrounding you, your name. Everybody else, appreciate y'all tuning in. It's your boy ARP. I'm out of here.
A lot of people in the game will try to take everything from you. They'll drain you dry. See, it's hard to explain, but I try. The blood suckers walk amongst us. They ain't in the sky. Be boom.